Okay, students, good afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody. Okay, yesterday we have completed the problem is in 13 students. Uh, that is an also admission of partner students. That admission of partner have when we get completed the problem number 13. Now we are today discussing about problem number 14 students. So what is the problem number 14? First of all, let us listen to me. X and Y are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of ratio of what given students here? Ratio of their balance sheet. Ratio of their capitals. The balance sheet as on 31st March 2019 was as under given. Okay now. So capitals X 30,000, Y 20,000. So general reserves 10,000 rupees, trade creditors 30,000, bills payable 5,000, total amount is 95, land assets land 25,000, furniture 10,000, stock 10,000, debitors 20,000, cash at bank 30,000 rupees is there. So total assets value is also 95,000. They admit Z as new partner 1/3 share in the profits. So Z should bring 20,000 as capital, and second one is stock value 11,000 and land at 30,000 rupees. Depreciate furniture 5%. Goodwill of the client is valid of 2 years. Purchase of wait for a moment. Purchase of average profit of last 3 years 5,000, 11,000 and 8,000 given. So what we can make here? We can make the goodwill amount, isn't it? We can make the goodwill amount, friends. So 3 years profit 5,000, 11,000, 8,000 rupees given here. So that having we can make the goodwill amount. There is not given the goodwill. We can make the goodwill amount, students, here. So that the goodwill is already valued at the business. The goodwill amount. So there is what given, students? X and Y are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of their capitals. Ratio is not given. Ratio of their capital means what? Capitals ratio. That means X is at 30,000, Y is at 20,000. That means 4 zeros cancel. What is the ratio comes here? 3:2. X capital is 30,000 rupees. And Y capital is 20,000 rupees. Okay na? We can distribute the profits and shares capitals ratio. Capitals ratio means what? 30,000, 20,000 given. Zeros cancel. Remaining ratio is what? 3:2 ratio. We can distribute the profits and share of in this business. Okay na, friends? So this is the problem. Now we are going to doing the first of all revaluation account. Okay. Here particulars and another one given. Another one is amount, and next one particulars and amount. Okay, friends, let us see. We can write here revaluation account. Revaluation account. Here is a credit and debit. Write down here particulars. Amount, particulars amount. This is the revaluation account format. This revaluation account have, we can record the, what is that, asset value increasing, we can record into credit side. Asset value decreasing, we can record into debit side, friends. So, okay na? So this revaluation account have, we can record the assets and liabilities increasing and decreasing values only. Okay na? Now let us see what is given here. Condition number B. Stock valued 11,000. Land at 30,000. Stock value is what here? 11,000. Now what is the whole balance we have stock value? 10,000 rupees is there. That means previous stock value is in only 10,000. Now present stock value is in 11,000. That means what? Increasing the stock value. So that stock value increasing, then we can record into which side, students? That is on credit side. How we can record that? By stock account. By stock account. What is the value of present value of stock? 11,000 rupees. Present stock value 11,000 minus previous stock value 10,000 rupees. Okay, now remaining is what is the value? Is it what is the amount increasing, students, here? That equals to 1,000 rupees increasing the stock value. 1,000 rupees increasing. Now let us write down. Stock is an increasing value. 1,000 rupees is there. Stock value increased how much? 1,000. Now what given next? Land is an 30,000 given. There is what is the land value? 25,000. Present value is in 30,000. Previous value is in 25,000. Now this time land is an increasing 5,000 rupees. Isn't it? Land is an increasing 5,000 rupees. That's why we can write here by land account. Present value is 30,000 rupees minus previous value 25,000. Present value 30,000. Previous value 20,000. Remaining increasing value is how much? 5,000 rupees is there. So land value increasing 5,000. Okay, students. Now next one is depreciate furniture 5%. Depreciating the furniture value is how much, students, here? Only 5% rupees is there. Okay, now. So here D we can forget, students. D is what given? Depreciate, provide for bad debits. Provide for bad debits. Bad debits 5% on debitors. This is also given. Okay, now. So depreciate furniture value 5%, decreasing the furniture value. Then we can record into which side, students? That is in a debit side. Or we can record it by to furniture account. Furniture account. Furniture account. What is the value of furniture, students? Furniture value is given 10,000. 10,000 rupees into at the rate of how much? 5. 5 by 100. 0 to 0 cancel, 0 to 0 cancel. 100 into 5, 500 rupees. 100 into 5, 500 is the furniture depreciation. Now next, provide for bad debits or debitors. This is also represents the value decreasing to bad debits account. Okay, now, so what is the bad debits value here given? Debtors value is at 20,000 given. Debtors value 20,000 rupees into at the rate of 5 by 100. 0 to 0 cancel, 0 to 0 cancel. 2 5s are 10. That means what? 1,000 rupees is there. That means here is 1,000 rupees. Debtors value 1,000. Furniture is 500. Stock 1,000. Land and buildings 5,000 rupees is there. Okay, friends. Now we can make the revaluation profit or loss. Which side is in heavy balance? debit side or credit side? Credit side is a heavy balance. What is the balance there? 6,000 rupees. Now what is the debit side? 1,500 only. Okay na? So let us write down here. Total amount is credit value 6,000 rupees. Okay now we can write to revolution profit. Isn't it? How we can make the revolution profit? Total credit minus total debit equals to revolution profit. What is the credit value, friends? 6,000 rupees minus what is the debit value? 1,500 equals to 4,500 rupees is a revolution profit. Write down here 4,500. Now the total amount is 6,000 rupees here. Okay, so this is the revolution profit 4,500. Okay now friends, so now revolution account is completed. Revolution account is completed. Now we are going to cash or bank account. Write down here cash or bank account. Isn't it? Cash or bank account, friends. Here you can take the left side is a debit and right side is a credit. Okay, here is we can write the particulars, amount, particulars, amount. Isn't it? So this cash or bank account have an opening balance is on which side? Debit side. How we can write the opening balance? To balance breakdown. What we can write, friends, here? Balance breakdown. Where is the balance breakdown amount given? So old balance sheet have given a cash and bank amount is what here? 30,000. That this amount we can take the cash or bank account have a balance breakdown amount. What is the amount? Is 30,000. So cash balance breakdown is how much? 30,000 rupees is there. So any cash comes in the business? Yes, exactly. Z should bring the 20,000 rupees capital. Okay now, so this time cash is comes in the business. So then we can record into which account? Cash or bank account. Okay, write down to Z capital account. The value is given 20,000 rupees, friends. So any cash comes in? No one. Any cash goes out the business here? No one. No cash goes out and no cash comes in. Now we are doing the total amount of cash or bank account. 30,000 plus 20,000, 50,000 rupees. Isn't it? So credit side is at no balance. What we can write now? Balance carried on by balance carried on, that equals to debit side is a no balance. Directly we can take what is the debit total amount? 50,000. That amount we can take the balance carried on 50,000 rupees. Now the total amount is what? Same 50,000 rupees. Okay. Now we can write to balance breakdown 50,000 rupees. This 50,000 rupees amount we can take in from new balance sheet have an asset side. Cash at bank there is given 30,000. Now we can take 50,000 rupees is there. Okay now friends, this is the cash or bank account. Now we can make next one is a goodwill account. We are doing the goodwill account. We write down debit and credit. There is no account. We are doing the goodwill account. Now write down here particulars, amount, and particulars, amount. Isn't it? This is the goodwill account. Now goodwill account amount is not given. What given here? Goodwill of the prime valid at 2 years. Purchase of average profit of last 3 years. Profits for 5,000 rupees, 11,000 rupees, 8,000 rupees given. So now what we can make goodwill we can make. Now let us try and calculate the goodwill. Calculate calculation of goodwill. Calculation of goodwill. How we can calculate that, friend? They have a formula. Average profit equals to total profit of last 3 years divided by 3. Okay, now write down here total profit of last 3 years average profit equals to total profit of last 3 years, total profit of last 3 years divided by 3 years. Okay, now friend. Okay, shall we take here given the 3 years of goodwills. So 5,000, 11,000 and 8,000. Write down here 5,000 rupees plus 8,000 rupees plus 11,000. No problem, 11,000. Divided by 1, 2, 3. Average how many years? 3 years. Okay, now. So that is equal to 11 plus 8, 19. 19 plus 5, 24. 24,000 rupees divided by 3. 3 ones are 3 eights are 24. That is equal to average profit is how much? Write down here. Average profit equals to 8,000 rupees. What comes here? Average profit is at 8,000. Now let us calculate the goodwill. Goodwill equals to average profit into AP means average profit into 2 years. Isn't it? Average profit into 2 years. What is the average profit? 8,000 rupees into 2. That is equal to how much? 16,000 rupees. What is the goodwill value students here? 16,000 rupees is there. Isn't it? So we can make the goodwill value 16,000. So that amount we can distribute the old partners. That amount we can distribute the old partners. Now let us do. So here is yes, we can distribute that goodwill. We can take by balance carried on. Goodwill value is how much? 16,000 rupees. Now we can declare into X to X account. What is the value goodwill? 16,000 rupees into ratio is what? 3:2. How it is comes? The ratio. calculation of ratio here. Calculation of ratio, that is equal to 30,000 rupees is 20,000 rupees given, isn't it? 30,000 is 20,000 given. So 4 zeros cancel. Remaining is what? 3:2. This is the calculation of ratio. What is the x ratio? 3 and y ratio 2 students. That's why I am taking here 3:2. So the value is how much? 16,000 into 3 divided by 5. Okay now students. So let us take 5 ones are 5 threes are 15. Here is 1 now. 5 twos are 10. 0 0. 3,200. That is equal to, so 300, 300, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. What is the amount of goodwill? X 9,600 is an X amount. Now let us we can calculate to Y. To Y account, that amount is an 16,000 rupees into at the rate of 2 by 5. 5 ones are 5 threes are 5 twos are 10. That is equal to 3,200 into 2. Let us write down 200, 200, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. Okay now 6,400 is Y goodwill, 9,600 is X goodwill. Now what is the total amount students here? Total amount is 00960. 16,000 is total amount of goodwill. 16,000 debit side and credit side is also how much students here? 16,000 rupees goodwill credit side. Both is same now. Okay, so this is a Revolution account, cash at bank account and goodwill account. So we can goodwill account make time we can calculate the calculation ratio. Calculation of ratio means partners ratio, that is 3:2 we can make now. Now another one is the calculation of goodwill. Average profit is equal to total profit of 3 years divided by 3 years. So 5,000 plus 8,000 plus 11,000, that means 24,000 total divided by 3 years. That is average profit is how much comes here? 8,000 rupees. So goodwill equal to average profit into 2 years. 8,000 into 2 is how much? 16,000 rupees. That is the goodwill ratio and partners ratio, friends. Now we are going to next we can calculate the partners capital account. It's also having profit now. Okay students, let us take partners capital account. Right, first column particulars X, Y and Z. Okay now students, now here is we can take in particulars X amount, Y amount and Z amount students here. Okay, here is a credit, now here is a debit. What we can write here? Partners capital account, partners capital account. What we can write here? Particulars. Here is an X, here is Y and Z. X, Y, Z. Now next one, particulars X, Y and Z. This is the partners capital account pro forma. This partner capital accounts have a opening balances and which side friends? Credit side. Now we can record the opening amount. How we can write that? To balance cap brought down. Sorry, by balance brought down. What is the balance brought down here? Opening last before year balance sheet have given the X and Y capitals given na 30,000, 20,000. The amounts we can take the X and Y opening capital. That is the balance brought down amount. X is an 30,000 rupees and Y is an 20,000 rupees. Starting have Z no. It is coming is entered in middle. Okay now friends. He is entered in the middle now. So next one what we can take by goodwill. By goodwill account we can make now. What is the goodwill we can distribute? X is at 9,600, Y is at 6,400. That amount we can take here 9,600 X and 6,400 is Y. Okay now friends. Next by general reserves given here. General reserves. So what is the value of general reserves friends here? 10,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees general reserves given. We can distribute 3:2 ratio. That means capital ratio. Okay now. So into X have 3/5 and Y have 2/5. Okay now. 5 ones are 5 twos are 0 0 0. 2 threes are 6,000 rupees is an X and 2 twos are 4,000 rupees is an Y. Okay now friends. Now next one we can take revolution profit by revolution profit. So what is the revolution profit? 4,500. Let's write down here 4,500 into 3:2 ratio na 3/5 comma 2/5. Okay na. 5 ones are 5 nines are 45. Okay na. 9 threes are 18. Sorry, 9 threes are 27. Okay, 9 twos are 18. Okay now friends. X have an 2,700 revolution profit and Y have an also 1,800 rupees is there. Okay. Now next one is by cash account. You can write here by cash account. So the amount is an Z capital. Z capital amount it is. So what is the Z capital amount friends? Tell me. There is she can bring 20,000 ZDZ. Okay now. So now we are doing the total amount of X, Y and Z. So Z is in 20,000 rupees and X have an 20 plus 6 26 plus 4 30 31 32,200 rupees is an Y. And here 6 plus 7 13. Okay, 10 18 and 4 48,300 rupees is an X, 32,200 is an Y, 20,000 rupees is an X, sorry Z. Now we are going to write to balance carried on. X have an 48,300 and Y have an 32,200. Z 20,000 rupees is there. These are the balance carried on directly we are writing. Why? Because credit side is no cash amount goes out the business here. So now we are doing the total of X, Y, Z in debit side. X, Y, Z. So Z is in 20,000 rupees and Y is in 32,200 and X is in 48,300 rupees. Okay students, now we can write here by balance breakdown 48,300 and 32,200 and 20,000 rupees. This is an balance breakdown. These amounts we can record into new balance sheet liability side capital amounts. Partners capital amounts, that one. Now we can close the partners capital account. It is completed now. So last account is what here? Balance sheet. Yes friends, let us take the balance sheet format. Okay. Liabilities, amount rupees, assets, amount rupees. Okay friends. So we can write here new balance sheet. So here is a liabilities, amount, assets, amount. This is the balance sheet. So this balance sheet have liabilities and assets is there. So first of all we are going to record the liabilities. What is the liabilities is there? First of all we can record now. So what is the liabilities? Let us see. We can compare to old balance sheet. So old balance sheet have given first capitals. Write down here. Capitals. Who is he? X, Y and Z. What is the X value? 48,300 and Y value is in 32,200 and Z is in 20,000. These are the capitals of partners amounts. Now next one is general reserves. Already we can taken from partners capital account. Here is an. Now next one is trade creditors. Trade creditors. What is the amount given? That amount is 30,000 rupees. Trade creditors. Okay. Next one is bills payable. Bills payable. The value is what? 5,000 rupees. Bills payable value is 5,000. These are the liabilities friends. Okay now we are going to record assets. So what is the first one? Land. So land have an adjustment. Why? Because land is an increase in the value of 5,000. What is the land value here? 25,000 rupees plus increasing value 5,000 rupees. Now what is the total amount of land? 30,000 rupees friends. Okay now next one, furniture. Furniture value is deducting 5%. What is the value of furniture? 10,000 rupees only. Okay now. So minus depreciation 500. So remaining value is how much? 9,500 rupees. Okay now next one is stock. What is the stock value? Stock value is in 11,000. That value, stock value is in given here 10,000. That value increased 1,000 rupees. Here given the old balance we have 10,000 rupees is there, plus increasing. What is the value? 1,000 rupees value increasing now. 10 plus 1, 11,000 rupees is the stock value. What is the value of stock? 11,000 rupees is there. Why? Because that value is increase now. That's why we can take 11,000 rupees, friends. Okay. Now next one is what given here? Debitors. What is the value of debitors? 20,000 rupees given. So they have, and we can calculate bad debits on debitors 1,000 rupees is there. Bad debits is 1,000 rupees. We can less from debitors value. Okay now, minus bad debits. That value is how much? Just 1,000 rupees. Okay now, 20,000 minus 1,000, 19,000 rupees is there. Now next one is cash at bank. Write down here, cash at bank. What is the value of cash account? 50,000 rupees is there. This is the value of cash at bank. Write down here 50,000. Okay now all is in computers, friends. Land, furniture, stock, debitors and cash at bank. Remaining one is there. What is that? Goodwill. Okay now already we can make goodwill now. What is the goodwill value is there? 16,000. That amount we can write in asset side. Why we can write in asset side? It is valid from the goodwill. That's why we can take we can record into new balance sheet. For example, new partner can bring the goodwill, we can record into cash or bank account. That is not bring the new partner, we can have valid. That's why we can write in a balance sheet have asset side. Goodwill, that amount is 16,000. Goodwill value 16,000. Okay now student, this is the liabilities and assets. Now all assets and all liabilities we can record in a new balance sheet. Now we are going to what we can do now. What is the total of liabilities and what is the total of assets we are doing now. Okay now let us see. 0, 0, 3 plus 2, 5, 8 plus 2, 10, plus 5, 15, 4, 3, 7, 7 to 9, 9, 3, 12, 12 plus 1, 13. Okay now, 12 plus 1, 13. 1,35,500 rupees is liabilities amount. 1,35,500. Next we are going to asset side. First column 0, second column 0, third column is 5. Okay now 9 plus 1 10, 19 plus 6 25, 3, 4, 5, 10, 10 plus 3 13. So 1,35,000 rupees is an assets and 1,35,000 rupees is an liabilities, friends. So we here is this is which problem? This is problem number 14. This problem number 14 have we can make a revaluation account, cash or bank account, goodwill account and partners capital account and new balance sheet. These are the total all accounts we can complete it now. So here is goodwill is directly not given. 3 years profits given, friends. There is a goodwill haven. The 3 profits we can add and dividing the 3 years. That amount is how much come? 8,000 rupees is comes now. 8,000 rupees into 2 average 2 years given the 8,000 into 2 is how much? 16,000 rupees. The 16,000 rupees amount we can take from goodwill account. It is not bring by cash. It is an only valid from the business friends. Okay na? So this is problem number 14 students. It is completed. Now tomorrow onwards we will discussing about the problem number 15. Okay. Thank you students. Thank you so much.